Welcome to the Midweek Memo. After two dramatic extra-time A-League elimination finals last week, Central Coast Mariners and Newcastle will host Sydney and new premiers Melbourne City in the first legs of their semi-finals this weekend. A record-opening weekend of crowds in the Super Netball saw the season get off to a flying start. After West Coast Fever's big win over the Giants, on Sunday they will battle the star-studded Sunshine Coast Lightning in Perth.
For us to have a really early season test against the favourites to win this competition is going to give us a great measure as to where we're stacking up and where we sit. We're expecting about 8,000 to 9,000 fans there, which is just enormous.
It's semi-finals week in the Super W Rugby, with minor premiers the Waratahs hosting the Brumbies in a standalone game at Allianz Stadium.
Semi-finals are always difficult, so the pressure will be on.
Western Force will travel to Fiji to play the other semi against the defending champions. The best able-bodied and para swimmers in the country are competing for Australian titles on the Gold Coast as the national champs run until the weekend, and the next generation of track and field stars are in action at the age national titles in Adelaide. Meanwhile, Tori Lewis and Lyndon Hall are just two of the Aussies in action at the opening round of the Diamond League Athletics in China on Saturday night. The Hockey Roos get their home series underway at the Festival of Hockey in Perth when they take on Japan on Saturday, while Australia A plays China. In triathlon, Australia's Olympic hopefuls will be after qualification points for Paris, as well as victory at the World Cup in Wollongong. On the Sunshine Coast, Georgia Miller, Lana Rogers and the rest of the best in surfing lifesaving battle it out at the Australian Championships this weekend, with the finals on Sunday. Heading overseas, Australia's Gliders wheelchair basketball team have their final shot at qualifying for the Paris Paralympics at the Repechage tournament in Japan. They'll take on Algeria, Thailand and Germany. Chloe Cavell is back in action over the weekend at the Street League Skateboarding in San Diego, California, and a group of Aussie golfers will all be trying to stop the incredible winning run of world number one Nelly Korda at the first major of the year, the Chevron Championship. And that's the memo.